is Tony and Smiley, and today I would like to take the time out to talk to you guys about genital human papillomavirus. This virus is also known as HPV. HPV is one of the most common infections in the United States today. There are 80% of women and men that have this infection at some point in their lives. The HPV virus is a virus that is transmitted through having sex or oral sex. You can have this virus in your cervix, in your rectum, in the anus, in the penis, or in your mouth. Having HPV comes from not protecting yourself. There are so many men and women that have sexual partners without protection. To catch this virus at a young age, women that have sex before the age of 16, have multiple sex partners, or have had sex with a man that have had unprotected sex could get this virus. There is a cure for the young girls that may be exposed to this virus at the age of 16 that can get a vaccine to cure all these infections before the age of 26. Whereas with men, they carry this virus and have no kind of side effects. The men can get this virus and carry it in their penis and have sex with so many women, and the women will not know that they have this virus at the time. And when they go get the pap smear, it may not show up at your first pap smear, but the next pap smear that you have, it may show up. There are two types of infection risk that comes when getting a pap smear. It may show up as a low risk of infection or a high risk of infection. When having this infection, when reading in your pap smear, it is good to follow up with your doctor to make sure that this infection don't become cancerous. The high risk are majority of the time when it becomes cancerous, and when it's low risk, that's majority of the times when your body fights off the infection. It is important that most people that have this infection go see the doctor, and 50% of the people that have this infection be screened, get their screening done, and make sure they keep up with their screening to make sure that this infection don't come back. To prevent having this infection, it is good to protect yourself at all times. And for the ones that have this infection of the HPV virus, to make sure that they go to the doctor to make sure that that they follow up for it won't become cancerous, because this HPV virus can become deadly. The HPV virus is known, and a lot of people are not aware of it. There are no signs and there are no symptoms to this virus. When having the HPV virus, men tend to carry it the most, and they are unaware of it. So when the woman sleeps with that man, she has it, and she has tended to spread it around to the next man or the next person she sleeps with. And if that man has oral sex with that woman, he can get cancer, HPV cancer in the mouth for having sex with a woman that has HPV. There's so many ways that you can have this virus during sexual transmitted disease, and it's good to study up on this. The HPV virus is known for the infection in the virus for cervical cancer for a majority of the causes of it. But to prevent that, always protect yourself and to make sure that everything goes down the line with your physician or care doctor. The HPV virus has been known for genital warts, and they are considered as low risk. The low risk for genital warts go away and your body fight those off. So when having the HPV virus or being exposed to it, remember, you really don't have a sign to it, but make sure that you have the screening that you need to make sure that you follow up before you won't get this infection. It's good because 50% of us women do not go to the doctor to get a screening. So when the screening needs to be taking place, clinics need to make sure that the screening women get to make sure that they don't have this infection or this virus. Because not seeing about this virus, for one, it might start off at a low risk, and then for two, once it hit the low risk and go to a high risk, you can have this cancer in your penis, in your mouth, in your rectum, in your cervix, and etc. there are over 100 HPV viruses, and to have all the main viruses and the different types, it is important to follow up with your doctor to make sure that your virus get cured and that you no longer be affected with it. So follow up with your practitioner or your care doctor to make sure that you follow up to know that HPV is dangerous and it can kill.